Authentic Games declares war on iMine. Authentic Games, relax. I didn't come to steal your perfect girlfriend today. Today I came to expose all the times you and Galactic Cat used creative mode in Minecraft. Sadly, I'll end up ruining many of our childhoods. For example, in 2015's nostalgic Cops and Robbers series, we had an epic scene that made many kids cheer at home. The legendary Major League Gaming from Authentic. While some YouTubers acted as prison guards, other YouTubers had to escape from it and they basically lost every time. But in December 2015, things changed. More than 23 million views would witness this epic moment. In a very tense scene, the police agreed to Authentic's offer to release all prisoners if he can pull off a Major League Gaming bucket drop.
You have to make this jump for them to stay alive. If you can't do it, just imagine you're one of these people here. Wow, guys, do you believe in me, man? No. Authentic, please, please, Authentic. Guys, trust me, man. Oh, damn, I'm going to die, guys. Grab the bucket. Go, 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 go.
And this for me is the most absolute cinema on YouTube worldwide. The problem, my friends, is that in the original video, Andy's do salto has a clear cut, where his experience points level and hunger level change. And this obviously indicates that he had to try to hit AMG at least 2 or more times. What was the price of that scene, Authentic? Was it worth giving in to the juice? You're going to pay for ruining our childhoods. Let's steal the perfect girlfriend. Jokes aside, it's worth remembering that this beef is personal. Yes, considering that some time ago, he crushed me, put me down, and ridiculed me during his tier list.
I'm about to stir up some controversy now, man. Hold me back because I'm about to drop something controversial here. Hey, mine. Truth be told, you can delete it because he said I use game mode, man. I'll never generate evidence against myself, I don't generate evidence against myself. I only speak in the presence of my lawyers, and I was put in a very controversial situation, man. So, you can delete iMine, man. Gather more evidence and investigate older series and behind-the-scenes details to see if it's still happening on the Authentic Games channel, iMine. Unless proven otherwise, you can delete it.
Pick a side. Silence makes you complicit. A civil war has begun on YouTube Brazil. We are in the Creative Marathon, that series where we're exposing all the Minecraft influencers until we get to Vinicius Trey's. On the screen, all the videos that are already available for you to watch are showing. But now let's add the names of 2 more figures to the creative note, Authentic Games and Gado Galactico. Both were recently involved in controversies. My specialty in this lawless land called the internet is answering one question: have these two ever used creative mode? For Marco Tullio, Detective Super Lauzon prepared several examples. In the Minecraft Rat series, which used a rat mod pack for survival, Game Mode 1 was used frequently. In episode 4, when Rimaro takes a nap, watch the chat closely.
There's a lot, right? Let's go in here, Authentic, since we're no longer sleeping in the factory.
Hey, man, keep things separate. There's a time for work.
As you guys could see, it's pretty clear that the cheats are active in this series. In episode 23, Authentic begins the video by showing a boss battle from the mod pack. It turns out that after being defeated, the first thing he does in a split second is open the chat and look for the last commands he entered. And of course instantly /game mode survival appears. This shows he used this command earlier since he was clearly in creative mode. Now, let's move to another old series from nearly 8 years ago, Little Giants. There's a clear cheat leak. Sadly, my friends, this cheat also includes Jazz Ghost, who was exploring the enemy's base. Suddenly, take a close look at the chat.
I'm going to open the chest, Jazz. Can I?
Wow, go ahead, man. I'm out here, just finishing searching to see if there's anything here.
Nothing happened. Basically nothing. Jazz, everything's normal, man.
Man, that's weird. Could it be? Their traps didn't work.
Oh no, guys.
Beautiful Jazz Ghost even stuttered after using the famous Creus. This series was meant to be a team survival leading to a war, but it didn't turn out to be much of a survival after all. They often sped up recordings with Game Mode 1 since they made so many videos. But Leo, these leaks still haven't convinced me. So hold on, now we're going for the checkmate, we're going for the final move. Back in 2020, in the Minecraft Armor series, Authentic teamed up with some friends in a world full of mods that allowed for the creation of very unique and different armors. In a specific episode, Authentic finds a dungeon with emerald blocks on the floor.
That's strange, huh, man? Dude, you can make a really cool emerald armor with this. Wanna see? If we put emeralds together, guys, We can make an emerald helmet, an emerald chest plate, basically emerald armor.
Don't say that. If you combine emeralds, what do you get? An iron helmet.
You're not going to make an emerald chest plate that gives you luck, dude. Gives you old loot.
He says then that he could make a really overpowered emerald armor with that loot. You need 24 ores to make a full armor set, boots, chestplate, helmet, and pants. And that means he would need exactly 24 emerald blocks to complete that armor in Minecraft. However, a moment later, he only gives 2 emerald blocks to Rimuru and he magically manages to make the entire armor. How did 2 blocks become 24? Looks like Senior Pulp from Resende, right? Senior Pulp was in creative mode. Whenever Resende asked for something, Senior Pulp would magically produce it and hand it over. Rimuru appears to be the suspect here. You could argue that Rimuru had already found other blocks in the dungeon, or that Authentic had dropped other blocks off the record, but doing things off the record already seems suspicious. But to completely destroy this line of argument, the reporter Super Lauzo did a test in a past life. It's the same mod they were using, and it's basically a mod that generates structures around the map, you know? It's a mod for structures, dungeons that appear in the middle of the map and make gameplay more interesting. And here we have exactly that same dungeon over there, that same jungle thing they found in the video. I had some knowledgeable friends look for it and they found the same mod, thanks to Mente de Vento, Mokoko, and Dusk. And finally, man, the emeralds, they were here in this area, right here. Look, just 1 emerald block here, and this is where Authentic found the little emerald. Grab my little diaper. It doesn't always spawn. Here it did, but that's because there's a spawner. In this spot, it didn't spawn correctly. The point is, if we look inside the structure here, man, we'll notice that sometimes emeralds spawn, sometimes they don't, so there aren't emeralds in abundance. Here in this dungeon, you know? Up here there are just 2 emerald blocks, nothing special. I'm using the X-ray mod, which shows exactly where the emeralds are. See that green square? That's where the emerald is. And like that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, how did Authentic and his friends get 24? For me, it's impossible that they found 24 emeralds in this temple. In this dungeon, we can even use a command to generate it again. Here I generated the structure again. I already have X-ray on, and here there's 1, 2. And this time, man, only 3 emeralds spawned here. Look, only 3 emeralds spawned this time, man. Even if he found a dungeon full of them, there'd never be 24 emeralds. Just 1, 2, 4, maybe 8 or 10. There's not much difference between 10 and 24, so how did Rimuru get 24 emeralds for armor? I'm seizing the moment to use a cheesy pickup line. You're not Charmander from Pokemon, but I want to see the fire on your tail. Even if they got lucky and found a dungeon full of blocks, like reporter Super Gostoson said, 10 would still be the limit. Besides that, it's worth remembering that emerald is the hardest ore to find in Minecraft, so Inhofe's mining argument doesn't work either. But now, to end this series, another event haunted Authentic's fans. In episode 13, the one with the ice armor, Rimuru simply appears flying up to the top, a tower of blocks. At that point in the series, they still lacked any flying armor, so it's confirmed. Rimuru is now an accomplice to Authentic's creative mode. And now moving on to the entertainment series category, where the creative mode is very apparent. Let's start with the supposed appearance of Herobrine, which Authentic reported in 2018. Watch this clip and try to figure out what's wrong.
Look, I tried to mine. Seriously, I tried to mine. Look at this. Oh, what a scare. What is this, man? Hey, Spock, do you see a pickaxe here, man? There's a pickaxe! Bro, let's go. Seriously, let's go. Let's go outside, because here we can build a house.
First, it's good to make it clear that this video was obviously fake. Herobrine doesn't exist, I'm sorry, but the truth needs to be told. So what exactly happened in this clip? I'll answer for you. The person holding the pickaxe is Spock himself. How do I know? Watch in slow motion as the pickaxe works. Spock's movements are identical to those of a non-player character, which indicates they use some mod to disguise it. After the pickaxe vanishes, Spock moves normally again and his nickname returns above his head. Confirming our theory 100%. Great move, guys. Too bad you're no match for the greatest detective in Minecraft history. So what's my verdict? I hope you're ready, because here it is. In my view, creative mode was worth it. Crime paid off. Oh no, Super Laosao, you're corrupted. Dude, these are moments that marked our childhoods and made a lot of people happy, even if they're fake, staged, rigged, unfair, and mercenary. It was all for the sake of entertaining the audience, and he never really tried to hide it. Let's be honest, those shows weren't true survival. Unlike Felipe Neto's saga, he wanted Vinicius Tres to forget. It was just for kids. Anyway, viewer Lohane has already refuted me. Open quotes. Hey mine, you know that Authentic has 20 million subscribers and you have 1 million, right? Yes, everyone has used creative mode, but Authentic doesn't use it in survival series. If Lorraine says everyone does it, who are we to disagree? Let's set him aside and move on to a real survival series by Ronaldo de Souza, also known as Galactic Cattle. He didn't have a very extensive participation in the community, but it was definitely big enough to leave traces of controversy involving the creator. 4 years ago, Ronaldo began a series with many episodes focused on survival and building epic constructions and farms. There was a bug with his world's chunks in the middle of the series, which can really happen. And luckily, he had a backup of the world. Take a good look at how his house was after the backup.
This is the end of the royal mansion, but don't worry, I have a backup. Let's go. We're back. We got our amazing, beloved Mayao mansion. Well, guys, this is an older version of it, as you can see. This one doesn't have the little cat on top. We're gonna have to redo it, but that's okay. I'll make it even cooler, even better.
Alright, did you pay attention? Check out how his house looks after some off-camera changes. As I always say, anything done off-camera is suspicious. The worst part is it happened off-camera, he just cut it suddenly. Boom!
We rebuilt it, we added more lasers to the sky, we made 2 more roller coasters, 2 more. We also made this amazing red meow. Now it's red, looks better, and stands out more. Ah, what's that? Now it's all about showing off. Lasers to the sky, roller coaster. Look at this, a golden roller coaster. Where did you get so much gold, Ronaldo? Don't ask me, it's a master secret. There's also another roller coaster over there, a bat. I got it right and nailed it. Awesome.
That's good. Here it's nearly confirmed, not just suspected. A golden roller coaster beacons. How did he manage to get all that in such a short time? Ronaldo himself even jokes about it. If it's a master's secret, the thing is, there are only 2 ways he could get that much gold. First, mining was nearly impossible due to the short time frame. Building a farm made more sense. The issue is that, in both cases, he would have gained a lot of experience points which doesn't occur between episodes. He still has the same 40 levels of experience points both in the previous episode and in the current one. Ah, but Super Lazao L, from Death Note. And what if he died? That's the thing, my friends. He uses keep inventory. This command prevents you from losing items or experience points when you die. That's why, even if he had died, he wouldn't have lost experience points. Besides, it's also unlikely that he spent the levels since he didn't have any enchanted items. Second, it would be too convenient if, after spending it, he still had exactly 40 levels, the same experience points as in the previous video. A few episodes later, the kids noticed, so Ronaldo explained,
But today, guys, we need to talk about something controversial. Because a lot of you are saying that I'm using cheats in my Minecraft world. I would never use cheats. I would, but I didn't. What a lot of people wrote in the comments was, Gado Galactico, it's impossible for you to have built a roller coaster out of gold blocks. They're gold blocks, they're really hard to get, yes. So a lot of people started saying that I built this roller coaster in creative mode. Honestly, I can't believe you guys are accusing me of something like that. How does it work? I throw a snowball at the zombie pigman and everyone sees it. Now everyone's coming, that's it, let's go to the middle here, look, everyone falls and dies. There you go, look at the infinite experience points coming. I had to kill 1 million zombie pigmen to prove to you guys that I built a gold roller coaster. How pointless is your doubt that caused the suffering of millions of zombie pigmen? Come on, let's bother some more, come on guys.
Very suspicious, Ronaldo. Not only was he accused, but he also blamed the audience and mistreated the zombie pigmen. He says he built the farm, but chronologically, there isn't a time frame in which he could have built it. And as I already said, the experience points issue is undeniable. It's impossible to accumulate such an absurd amount of gold and your experience points doesn't change at all. And things don't stop there. In his next Minecraft series, right in the first episode, the following happens.
Our first one, guys. Pickaxe, wow, that's it. This game is based on pickaxes. Just like many games, right? They're really based on pickaxes. Oh no, it's nighttime. I didn't do anything. No, damn it. Let's just spend the night here. This night is gonna take forever. No. And we won't be able to see anyone. No. And we're back during the day, guys. I spent the whole night mining here. I even got some iron. So now I have an iron pickaxe. Now I can start mining faster.
Yeah, it looks like Ronaldo has trouble with this experience points thing. How could he have spent the whole night mining and not gained anything? Yeah, guys, it's complicated. He openly claimed he didn't cheat, yet repeatedly tried to hide using them, even adding stone blocks to his inventory to make fake mining seem real. I've already made my decision. Sadly, I must declare Gato Galactico guilty. Of course, this still doesn't matter, it's just entertainment. Ronaldo inspires many people, he's a great guy. So Vinicius Trees, just wait, your time is coming. The community's biggest exposure is in the works and the series playlist is on the screen. Watch all the Creative Marathon videos and comment with Nadia Creative Marathon to get the next episode sooner.